Hi, guys. This is another session in the series of Stay at Home, Be a Hero. We will try to help you go through this coronavirus lockdown so that you can break the chain and make sure that we all come out safe during this period of time. If you like this video, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. You can leave your comments, feedback regarding this video and any other video on our channel, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. If you would like, please do subscribe to our courses as well. The link is available in the description. Let's get on with it. Hi, this is a set which is basically on reading your graph properly. It's a pretty lengthy set. I would suggest if you have not tried this set earlier, please pause this video. Look at the link in the description of this video that will contain the PDF which will have the questions as well as the answer key to this particular set. Try it on your own. Once you have tried this, continue with the rest of this session. Okay, so this is a set which is basically on understanding what this graph says. Then you have a few conditions, quite a few. It's pretty lengthy in terms of the size of data which is given. And if you look at the questions, it says what was Manish's score, how many students scored more than this, what is the difference between the highest and the lowest, who scored the highest aggregate. So the question seems determinable once you get over the initial size of the data and how the data is represented. So let's see what this says. 6 friends, Harish, Imran, John, Kadir, Lakshman, Manish, H, I, J, K, L, and M. 6 friends. We're comparing the scores in 5 subjects: English, Hindi, Science, Social Science, and Maths. Their mentor, Professor Berlin, has created the following chart for the deviation from the lowest score obtained by one or more of these friends. So this is not the score by these people. This is deviation from the lowest score. Okay, so if somebody has scored the lowest, okay, that is taken as a reference, and you check how much the other has scored, how much the others has scored. So there's an information in example given. So according to the chart, in English, Manish obtained the lowest. Okay, so if you observe carefully, English, there is no information about Manish. Okay, Manish is missing. So basically it's zero. Manish is zero. It's not missing. Manish is zero. So the deviation from minimum is going to be zero. So Manish got the lowest score. Okay. Right. Similarly, I can say that this is missing, which is what? Lakshman. Right. Lakshman is, no, not Lakshman. Harish is missing from the Hindi chart. So Harish got the lowest here. In the science chart, Imran got the lowest. So he's missing. In social science, John got the lowest, and there is one more missing. Manish got the lowest. Both of them got the joint lowest. And in maths, Kabir got the lowest. So that is missing. So these are deviations from the lowest. These are not the scores. These are deviation from the lowest. And it further says Harish scored 31 more than Manish. So Harish is 31 here. So it's Manish plus 31. Similarly, Imran scored 24 more than Manish. Okay, so now it's basically you have to tabulate this data. I mean, you'll have to tabulate the data with people H, I, J, K, L, M across the subjects. You have English, Hindi, Science, Social Science, and Maths. And then you have to figure out, you also need to check who is the lowest. So it's a test of your eyesight, but it'll take you about 1.5, 2 minutes to tabulate it neatly. Okay. Once you tabulate it, I think the rest of the questions should be doable. Okay. So I marked who's got the lowest as well. As I said, 1.5 minutes to reach this stage. Be a little careful. Don't rush into it. Okay. Let's see. First one says marks scored by each of the 6 is an integer. Okay. Maximum marks is in a subject is 100. So none of these scores can be 100, even the one which are missing. So for example, this is Kadir is lowest, which is Manish, plus 32, A plus 32. So A plus 32 has to be less than or equal to 100. Similarly, B plus 27 has to be less than or equal to 100. So all those criteria are required. We'll check that if we need. John's score in Hindi. John's score in Hindi. John in Hindi is B plus 15. So B plus 15 is 3 less than Lakshman in social science. Lakshman in social science is D plus 18 minus 3, which means B should be equal to D. Okay, so B should be equal to D. Okay, third is done. Fourth says the 6 friends together scored 1900 marks across the 5 subjects. So if I add everything, it will be 1900 marks. We'll come to that later. Lakshman score in English. Lakshman in English, that's A plus 26, is same as Kadir in social science. Kadir social science equals D plus 26. So A is equal to D. So B is equal to D is equal to A. Okay. Okay. Sixth one, Harish in English, A plus 31, is same as Kadir in science. Kadir in science is C plus 36. C plus 36. So A should be C plus 5. So this is C plus 5. And the last one, Manish in maths. Manish in maths, that's E plus 24. Should be same as John in Hindi. John in Hindi is B plus 15. So E should be B minus 9. Okay. This is done. So let's now use the fourth statement. So let me just erase this out. Okay. Now we need to be a little careful when we are adding this. Okay. Fourth statement says 6 friends across scored 1900 marks across the 5 subjects. So if I add this column plus the second column plus the third plus the fourth plus the fifth, that to add up to 1900. But how are you supposed to add? Okay, this is not 26, this is A plus 26. Similarly, this is A plus 32, this is A plus 19, this is A plus 24, this is A plus 31, this is A plus 0. So each of them will have a term A. So A plus A plus A plus A plus A, that will be 6A. And then you add the deviations. If you add the deviations, 26 plus 24 is 50, 31 plus 19 is another 50, 50 plus 50 is 100, plus 32, this should be 132. Similarly, when you add for B, you'll have again 6 B's plus the deviations. That's 40 plus 20 plus 27 is 47, plus 15 is 62, plus 9 is 71. Okay, this will be 6C. What will be the deviations? 42, 78, 86 plus 13 is 99. This is again 6D. There are 2 zeros here. So that's 44, 51, 55. And this will be 6E plus 45 plus 34 is 79, 89, 98, 127. Right, and if I add all of them, this should be 1900. So 6 times A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus, what is the total? 99 plus 71 is 170. 170 plus 132 is 302. This part is 302. And this gives you 182. That's 484. So this should be 1900. So plus 484 equals 1900. So 6 times this should be 1900 minus 484. That's 16, 1416. So 6 times A to E equals 1416. So A to E will be 1416 divided by 6. That will be 236. A to E adds up to 236. Now we know everything in terms of either A or C. Okay, so let's put everything in terms of B. So we have B, B, B. This is A is also equal to B. D is equal to B. B is equal to C plus 5. So C should be B minus 5. B equals E plus 9. So E should be B minus 9. Okay, so you'll get 5b, 5 and 9 is 14, equals 236. So b should be equal to 236 plus 14 is 250 divided by 5. That is 50. So b is 50, d is 50, a is 50, c should be 45, and e should be 41. Okay, that part is done. We know the total a to e is also 236. Okay, once that is done, I think the rest of the questions should be solvable. So I've written this down. All the madness is now over. So let's see what is the questions now. What is Manish's score in math? Manish is E plus 24, 41 plus 24 is 65. Question number 2. How many students scored more than 310 marks across the 5 subjects? Okay, now we know everyone will score at least A plus B plus C plus D plus E. Right, now just like we did for column wise total, which will be 6 times A plus the deviations, row wise total will be something like this: A to E plus the deviations across the row. So for example, Harish's deviations would be 31 plus 13, 44 plus 4, 48 plus 19 will be 67. A to E plus 67. So you need to reach 310 minus 236. That will be 74. You need at least 74 more in deviations. Right? You need 74 more in deviations. Harish has only 67, so he will not reach 310. So Harish does not reach 310. Let's add Imran's deviations. Imran will be 29 plus 27 is 53, 60 plus 9 only 69. So he will not reach 310 in deviations. You need to reach 74. Let's look at John. That's 34, 68 plus 8 is 76. So John will be more, so plus 76. Okay, Kadir will be, this looks pretty straightforward. It is definitely more than 74, but let's add this. This is 62, 89, 91, 121. Okay, this is pretty big. Okay, Lakshman, if I add Lakshman, that is 30, 63, 63 plus 47, 70, 110. Okay, this also works. And Manish would be, if I add this, this is 15, 17 plus 21, it's only 41. So Manish does not satisfy. So John, Kadir and Lakshman will have more than 310. The other 3 will have lesser than 310. So 3 people will have more than 310. Now we can also solve question number 4 straight away before we go to question number 3. Question number 4 says who scored the highest aggregate across the 5 subjects? Across the 5 subjects, it's Kadir. That's 236 plus 121. He has the highest, option A. So 2 in one shot. And the last one, what was the difference between the highest and the lowest obtained by the 6 friends across the 5 subjects? Now we know the lowest. We know the lowest of the lowest. These are the lowest scores. And the lowest of the lowest is 41, which is E. So the lowest is 41. What is the highest possible obtained in any subject? Okay, again, this plus the highest along the row. Now this is E plus 34. That's 41 plus 34 is 75. Here the highest is 50 plus 26, 76. Here the highest is 45 plus 36, 81. Here the highest is 50 plus 27, 77. And here the highest is 50 plus 32, 82. So the highest across all the subjects is 82. Lowest across all the subjects is 41. Difference is 82 minus 41, which is again 41. Right? It's a very interesting set. It's very interesting in the way the data is actually presented. You need to be patient at multiple levels. First, you need to understand how the data is actually being presented. These missing numbers are not missing, these are actually zeros. Then know that you have to tabulate it slowly. Once you tabulate it, then go to the rest of the questions. Be patient, solve it. In an exam situation, it's going to take you between 9 to 12, 13 minutes. It's a moderate level set, but pretty lengthy, and it is going to test your patience. But once you spend that 8-10 minutes properly, the questions can actually be solved very easily. That completes this one. That completes this particular session on Break the Chain. If you liked it, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment on how you felt this video was. If you want, and if you have any suggestions on any other videos which we need to do during this period, please do let us know. If you would like to, do look at our courses. The link is available in the description. Till we meet again the next time, goodbye and stay safe.